let's be perfectly honest, this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to beating Minecraft. And even then, I need John Wick's help to do it. Which is ironic, because usually he needs our help, with V-Bucks and credit cards and stuff like that, but I'm sure he'll put up a great fight. I wouldn't pick him as my champion if I thought he was gonna get eaten. That being said, this raises up a whole lot of questions. Like, if Minecraft Steve is in Smash Bros, and the Ender Dragon fights Minecraft Steve, and John Wick fights the Ender Dragon, then could John Wick be in Smash Bros? Does he stand a chance at hooking up with Princess Peach? And I know technically she's seeing somebody, but guess what? It doesn't matter how much you love a plumber. Anybody would spread their cheeks for Keanu Reeves. Even a 10-foot tall dragon that seems to be made up of nothing but Legos and seizures. What is happening right now? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, where many of you guys may remember the last episode, I was losing a war. And my kingdom was under attack, I didn't have the resources to defend it, so I went out into the world and recruited the elementals. Special units that can control the fabric of our reality, and I'm gonna use them to kick ass today. But if that doesn't work, then I've also downloaded some bonkers custom units. One way or another, I'm gonna win. So these are the units who have been encroaching on my territory, huh? I kind of figured that the barrel rollers would have beef with me, considering I keep rolling them to their deaths. But I was hoping that Snuffy and Gandalf would remain loyal. Just remember, you guys started this. Our options are between the Earthbender, Flaming Fury, Ice Cold, Thunder Troop, Winged Destroyer, Shadow Manipulator, or Divine Savior. I think we want to use a ranged unit here because I really don't want to be nut to butt with the barrel rollers. Just trust me, okay? It's a bad experience. So how about something like Flaming Fury? I'm pretty sure they throw fireballs. We can't afford a couple of them, so long as you throw the balls before the barrel rollers come in for a hug. Okay. That could be a problem. Really don't want you getting crushed by Snuffy. Of course. Because they've got ice, and they've got lightning breakdancing, and they've got thickness. Why is it every time I face off against one of these super units, it's like I'm playing a pickup game of basketball with Michael Jordan. But when they face off against them, it's like a pickup game with Michael Jackson. It'd really help if I could remember what any of these elementals do. Like, obviously, if I use something like the Thunder Troop, then he's gonna throw lightning. But I don't know if he's gonna throw lightning sooner or later. Hopefully sooner, because otherwise I get the feeling you are gonna get a taint full of TNT again. Like, I don't understand how I can express to you that you need to hurry up. Now you're stuck in Snuffy's teeth. Do you feel good? You're practically just unsightly broccoli. That's such a piss off. I just want them to act a little bit faster. How hard is it for them to realize that the barrel roller smells like dick cheese and you really shouldn't be spooning them on the battlefield? Come to think of it, the Earthbender might actually have 2 ranged attacks. Because not only can he call down that salvo of boulders, but then he's also got the root, the spike that penetrates the anus. And if you're gonna go after a barrel roller's butthole, then you gotta penetrate the barrel first. So hopefully you're gonna do that before they pucker up or blow up. Oh, they survived. So where did the boulders go? I see, they went after the main threat first. They were worried about a little permafrost as opposed to a slight explosion. Oh, the Snuffies are dead too. So it's just a 2v2 versus the Gandalfinis? Come on, they're old. You know that if you hit them with that telephone pole between the cheeks, they're not gonna be able to get back up. There you go. I don't care how good he's treating his lumbago, he should not be able to walk after a giant spike tickles him from taint to tongue. Why do you keep breakdancing? I know you're inclined to do so because of the electricity, but at the same time, Gandalf's a pincushion right now. Just put him out of his misery. Of course, it wasn't just a couple of pachyderms and geriatrics invading my kingdom. I could have taken care of those without the elementals, to be perfectly honest, but they've also sent giants. Some that look like Jesus, and others that look like they just came from the optometrist. I feel like I've said it in every episode of Tabs lately, but I'm gonna say it again. Do you think type advantage is finally gonna come into play here? Like, my opponent seems to have a bunch of grass enemies and a bunch of ice enemies, so shouldn't I just use fire? You can burn their tree weapons and melt their hearts, I suppose? Not in, like, the touching way. I don't want this to be a Disney princess kind of heart melting. I mean, more so like Mortal Kombat. Please pull a scorpion. Come on, you guys got this? Oh, this does not look promising. I was giving you a second shot, fire guy, and you went and ruined it. How is fire the weakest element here? I want to say that the Divine Savior was controlling time, or maybe light? Like, I honestly can't remember. It could be tickles for all I know. Just fingers crossed it's something powerful. Even if you tickle them to death, I'm all right with that, so long as they fall. Oh, they've got the ion cannons. That was pretty much a tickle, not gonna lie. You've also got some fancy wheels, but I'm not liking the fact that you guys are freezing solids, and you're also shaped like a ball, which means batting you out of the air is just gonna come second nature to them. Come on! I feel like using the ice elemental against frost giants would be the equivalent of blowing into a freezer. It's just not really accomplishing anything. Same for the winged destroyer. Like, what can he do? Summon farts? It's just not gonna matter. So we might have to go back to the earthbender again. It's weird that he's so powerful yet the cheapest, but he's killed a frost giant before, which means he might be able to do it again. Just rain down those boulders and, I mean, how many concussions can one giant sustain? There we go. Now, please don't get frozen solid. It's summertime. Now is not the time. Okay, perfect. They're actually surviving and doing some damage. They're still getting crushed, but this has lasted longer than any fight so far. And how could you guys get... Really? Are you... Come on, you can't get hit by a tree as if it's a par 3. Please, you just gotta... Oh, there we go. Yeah, he'll feel that one tomorrow. At the very least, I want these giants to wake up tomorrow morning and remember that they have a sore hole because of my efforts. Even if you don't win, but I would really like you to win. Please win. It's just one giant left. You got this. Right in the bungus. Oh, no. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Damn it. Having an earth elemental die to a tree is just painfully ironic. How about I stop being an idiot and actually start mixing and matching these things? Like, if we used 3 earth elementals as tanks, because they could take a whole lot of damage, then I could use something like a thunder troop behind them. I think he wants a lot of time, because he can summon storms as well as throw lightning. Right? Yeah, there we go. You get your head in the clouds, feet on the ground. But hopefully that won't help with your shapoopy. Come on, guys. You gotta do something here, okay? I went out on a limb to make the effort of bringing you in here, and now I'd rather you not get crushed by limbs, please, pretty please. Get out of the rage cage. With lightning. Where are the storms? Like, it's raining boulders more than it is electricity. These storms are complete misses. What are you aiming for? It's kinda hard to miss somebody who's 10 feet tall. This is so bad. I don't understand. Oh, crap. I never even realized this isn't a regular samurai, it's a shogun. No wonder they're absolutely ruining us. This guy's just anime dicing through. Oh, okay, he's dead, and so are we. I don't get it. What am I missing here? I feel like we actually are onto something here. Like, the Earthbender is definitely our tank. He survives for the longest and does quite a bit of damage, but I need a ranged damage dealer in the back. Maybe the Divine Savior would be smart enough to just hang out back there, fire all your fancy little ion cannons, and then just chill out. I really don't want you getting batted away. Okay, Shogun down. That's a good start. I like taking out the little guys first, to be perfectly honest, because the giants are kind of hard to miss. Good, great. Now get your fancy diaper out of there, big guy. Otherwise, you're gonna get punted into the next area code. Please get out of there. Oh, right. He's got a bunch of different attacks. Like, he's got the random little ring, which is fancy, but not all that effective. And he can freeze time? That actually worked flawlessly. We didn't lose a single unit. Such a minor tweak can make such a major difference. What the hell is this? It's like they sent the strongest units from every faction, from literally every faction. So I just have to face off against the best of the best. All right, screw it. Please tell me I have enough for one of every elemental. That'd be so beautiful. All of their best versus all of my best. I went through a lot of trouble of recruiting them, so I better be able to get all but one. You've got to be kidding me. All right, well, I guess we're gonna leave out the Divine Savior. I'm not sure who the hero of this match is gonna be, but should be interesting nonetheless. Snuffy got tossed right off the bat. There is so much happening. I don't think I've ever faced off against all of the regular factions best at once. They're all here, and we really need to not let the Demon and Chronomancer transform. That would be a problem. What is this? Is our Ice Elemental able to summon little frost storms? Oh yeah. That's pretty sweet. They both transformed. That's not sweet. That's a major problem. We can rain down as much ice and fire and boulders as we want, but I don't think that's gonna save us. You have a really good long-range frost attack. He's really just hurling those axes and they freeze solid, and he's got the little tornado, so actually quite powerful. Is this going well? It's so hard to tell. Of course the Earth Elemental is still alive. Nope, he's down. All right, well, I guess it's up to you, Frosty McGee. I would love to build a snowman right about now. Come on. Just take out the tank. Take him out. Come on, kill Da Vinci. He's just an old man in a wooden Beyblade. How hard can it be? Oh, the Earth Elemental is still going. I thought he was dead for sure. No, he's constantly getting frozen. Okay, and now he's dead. Frozen in time or frozen in ice? Which is it gonna be? This is surprisingly close. If we can manage to freeze either of them, then, oh, tank is dead. Okay, it's just you versus the Chronomancer. You got this. Who's gonna be the first to freeze? You're hitting him. I like that. You got a range attack. I also like that because the Chronomancer is pretty weak against ranged units. He might not be able to get close enough to hit you again. Yes. Well, it's good to know that the Ice Elemental is probably the best of all of them. Does anyone else feel like this is gonna be an ambush? You know, like those tents back there are filled to the brim with catapults? Because it doesn't make any sense. We just faced off against the strongest warrior from every faction across the land to a bunch of royalty with their priests and puffy pants. We haven't had a chance for a shadow manipulator to shine yet. And considering he looks pretty demonic, I would imagine he'll have a great time against the priests. That, and he'll actually teleport right behind them and then wipe them out before they have a chance to heal or supercharge anybody. Yeah, they never stood a chance. Good job focusing. I can't believe you actually did something as if you have a brain despite the fact that you're a skeleton. Like, these three don't look like they should be fighting a demon. They look like they should be bringing frankincense and myrrh to Jesus. Sorry about this, guys, but you seem to have sword-proof pantaloons? Okay, I was gonna say, how are they surviving this many swords to the gut? You got Kevlar capes or what? It doesn't make any sense. Come on, please don't actually die to them. Spook them off. I'm perfectly fine with throwing swords into their back. Why are they alive right now? Okay, finish him, finish him. You're starting to worry me. I am concerned. I really do not want to eat my words. I just want them to eat your blades. Well, here's our final battle. As soon as I kill all of these folks, I can get back to whatever I do in my kingdom, but you gotta wonder who's invading me, or like who's funding this operation and sending in haunted scarecrows alongside M1 Abrams. 77,000? Yeah, I should be able to afford at least a couple of everything, and I'm not even gonna place them strategically. I'm just gonna spam them all over the place. This battle is gonna be a mess, okay? You know it, I know it, the Winged Destroyer knows it, despite the fact that we haven't really used him much today. We're gonna get one Shadow Manipulator, one Divine Savior, and we're good to go. Please do your jobs, guys. Come on, I went through a lot of time and effort to recruit you, so I would hope you can tear a tank apart or make it fly. Yeah, you know, one or the other, both works for me. What, how is, oh, that might be the Winged Destroyer, come to think of it. Yeah, because you got all the fancy tornadoes. Not the freezy ones, but the lifty ones, possibly. Okay, the watches are definitely not quite tanks. This is an absolute mess. There's so many abilities. Like, every elemental's got 3, 4, maybe 5 different attacks. I've got 6 of them, so there's like dozens upon dozens of attacks happening on screen at once, and it was a complete slaughter. Just the way I wanted it. And there you have it, the conquest for the Elementalists complete. It definitely wasn't the best designed campaign that I've played so far. You know, the units are kind of interesting, but not that great. But at the same time, I love playing a campaign that's got a backstory behind it, an idea for why you're doing the things that you're doing, and stuff like facing off against the strongest of every unit. That's something I've never done in this game, so it's always nice to have firsts. That being said, I've got more to show you guys today. If the elementals couldn't finish the job today, I wasn't just gonna forfeit my kingdom. I had a backup plan in the Ender Dragon from Minecraft. I don't know how the hell somebody made this, but I'm willing to bet it is going to be magically wonky. Let's be perfectly honest, this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to beating Minecraft. And even then, I need John Wick's help to do it. Which is ironic, because usually he needs our help, you know, V-Bucks and credit cards and stuff like that, but I'm sure he'll put up a great fight. I wouldn't pick him as my champion if I thought he was gonna get eaten. That being said, this raises up a whole lot of questions. Like, if Minecraft Steve is in Smash Bros, and the Ender Dragon fights Minecraft Steve, and John Wick fights the Ender Dragon, then could John Wick be in Smash Bros? Does he stand a chance at hooking up with Princess Peach? And I know technically she's seeing somebody, but guess what? It doesn't matter how much you love a plumber. Anybody would spread their cheeks for Keanu Reeves. Even a 10-foot tall dragon that seems to be made up of nothing but Legos and seizures. What is happening right now? I don't understand this fight in the slightest. It's like he's constantly shooting below it, and the dragon is just kind of... I mean, I don't even know what the dragon is doing. How do you describe this? I don't know if John has actually landed a single attack. Oh, you're not dead yet. Not dead yet. Now you might be dead. I don't think he can swim in that suit, of course. I demand a rematch. A ring out isn't good enough, let's be perfectly honest. From a distance, it seems like John does manage to hit him with bullets, right in the face. But then as soon as the dragon gets close up, he's on fire, and he's frozen, and he's spooked, and I think a couple of wing attacks, maybe a bite. This is one crazy Pokemon, I'm telling you, he's got all the moves, but here we go. Okay, this is actually working kind of well. That's a good shot. It winced as it caught you on fire. It's so hard to tell. I should turn on life bars. For the first time ever, I think I'm actually gonna do that. Of course, whoever decided to design these idiots made them both invincible. Or at least they have so much health that we can't even see the damage that's being done. This could go on for eternity. All right, fine. John is out and the ballista is in. I just want to see the Ender Dragon fall. I want to be able to say that I beat the Ender Dragon. It doesn't need to be in Minecraft, okay? I just need to hit it at all. Guys, come on. What is happening right now? As soon as I turn health bars on, nobody can land a shot. Just shoot the thing. It's huge. I think ranged units have a real hard time with the dragon because they don't know where its body is. You know, flying units and tabs, they're a little hit or miss. Unless you're a ranged unit, in which case it seems to always be miss. I gotta come up with a new strategy. Something that can hit you from above, maybe? Yeah, something like the Divine Arbiter, maybe? I mean, the fancy little lights that it fires out are heat-seeking, and then the ion cannon drops from above, so it should be able to hit reliably. I don't know if this is gonna be overkill or not, and honestly, I do not care. I wanna see this thing get erased. Just like that. And there you have it! I beat Minecraft! Somebody actually did a surprisingly good job making a lot of Minecraft characters and tabs all of a sudden. Like, we've got Salt Bay, Strong Bed, whatever the guy on the left's name is, Enderman and Zombie and Triplet Enderman. I don't know, man. I don't play Minecraft. Sue me. We can't constantly pound them into the dirt. Okay, I gotta give them a fair shot because they are impressive units. Like, they look very much like their Minecraft counterparts. Somebody really worked some magic to get them in this game. I have no idea how they did it because I didn't have to download anything. They're not custom units. They're just units from the unit creator. Just blows my mind, but either way, let's see what they could do against a phalanx. Ooh, okay, so yeah, you're just gonna teleport behind, grab butts, so on and so forth. Nobody can look at you, got it. These guys are, I don't even know what they're doing. Chucking balls and rubbing up against, spooking, freezing, farting. It's very strange. Their abilities are, not what you would expect. Does he charge like a minotaur? Did you see that? Just kind of like plowed his way into the crowd and turned some of them into skeletons. Huh. Yeah, that's definitely one of my hoplites, just without all the skin. Oh, and there he goes. So, I'm guessing this ability is what does that? Spooks them, freezes them, and then just turns them into skeletons. That's a pretty sweet ability. Here's a battle that a lot of you guys were saying you wanted to see in the comments of last episode. I'm gonna try all of the gods versus all of the elementals. So we've got Zeus, we've got the Monkey King and Thor, Artemis, as well as the Void Monarch and the Chronomancer. I think I've got all of them. There are a lot of gods in this game, it's kind of hard to keep track, and we're not including Snuffy. Money-wise, this might not actually be a fair fight. No, not even kind of. We are way ahead, and we've got an additional unit. That's not fair. Okay, you know what? Maybe we will include Snuffy. I'm sure somebody has prayed to that thickness before, and then we could also get priests, right? That could fill in the money, make it a little bit more of an even fight. They've got followers, whereas the elementals don't. All right, I like it. Let's see what you guys can do. Oh, right. Yeah, priests don't matter all that much when you've got somebody who's got a bit of a vendetta against them. And I missed the whole fight by the looks of it. It's another one of those times where there's so much happening on screen that how can I possibly commentate over any of it? Really, the only thing you need to take away is that there are a lot of red bodies left standing and a lot of blue bodies disappearing into the dirt. Alright, you know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. Please keep recommending custom units, custom campaigns, just stuff for me to do in this game, because I really do enjoy playing it. I would love to play it once a week or once every other week, but only if I have something new to show you guys, something new to put in a thumbnail and a title, something to keep me entertained. So just keep leaving recommendations, keep leaving ideas, and maybe I'll return to summon the elements again soon. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.